Let's see if anybody's getting notifications. These suck. I've owned these for a few years now. What up, Doc? J-Bubs, what's up? Guys from the other side of the pond. Don't mind the noise in the background. That's about 150 bowlers bowling league. I'm out at my West Seneca shop by Buffalo, New York. So, SoAlz did a video on these pliers a couple of days ago explaining just how horrible they are, because look at that. That's a pinch point, right? And the fact that they have so much slop. And I've been using these for a few years. As you can tell, they've been used. They have been used. We use these in the shop here. I guess I just bought the name and not the tool back when I bought these, but what we use these for is when the big drill press chuck, gets bound up and it doesn't release, you get a couple sets of these and you turn them the opposite way and it frees up your bit. It happens probably 2 or 3 times a year, especially on bigger drill bits. Okay there, Kenneth. I guess so. They are dog shit. I can't believe I bought these. I should have just bought some channel locks, because these were expensive. They weren't cheap. I mean, okay, say we got them all the way fully compressed like that. That's a definite penny. Although, yeah, imagine if you're using them like that. It's funny how you get all the shitty tools, Pat. That's not fair. You need to go get some real tools. I think I am getting rid of these now. Even though they've done the job, I never really did like them. I always thought they felt a little off, because we used to have a Husky pair. Hi, Steve Ott. We used to have a Husky pair, and they broke. And when I tried warranty, didn't have it. Even though it's a lifetime warranty on it, you had to jump all these fucking hoops to get a pair of $10 pliers warranted, and I said, nope, not doing it. So I bought these that day, and I'd rather have my Huskies back. Yo, so I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was in a bad mood last night, and I'm sorry if I. What up, Matthew? The Knipex one's plier wrench is way better than this. Yeah, but honestly, I'm not using these every day. This is a very one-off type of tool for me in my trade. I do use them a couple of times a year, like I just mentioned, but I don't need the best, you know. But I definitely don't like how these feel. I don't like that. And I always thought that was weird that they shut that closed. I always thought that was very weird that happened, because it never really happened on any other pair of pliers. And then SoAlz did his video, and I'm all like, huh, he makes good points. Am I in Lockport? No, I'm in West Seneca tonight. I'm here for about another 45 minutes, and then I got to go to bowling league in Alden, New York. So I'm all over Western New York. Num, 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 num. Who's my favorite cricket player? Nobody, because I have never watched a game of cricket in my life. I'm just going to be honest with you, brother. So what pair of channel locks or slip joint pliers, whatever the hell you want to call these things, right? What pair should I buy next? Now, I want to be in the $25 range. That's where I want to be. I don't want to be in Snap-on range. I don't want to be in Knipex range. I don't need it. I don't need it. What's up, buddy? You help with something? 15? Yep, 15 for the ball cleaner. Yep. It's my second day being in here, so I'm getting everything cleaned up and getting ready here. I'm a little late this year.
I don't worry about it. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, man. See you, bud. Sorry, guys, I had a customer coming. Try the Knipex first. Yeah, but how much are the Knipex? I don't want to spend that much money, I don't think, Matthew. $40 set of 2 knockoffs. Oh, they're excellent. Knockoffs? So they're not even real, Matthew? Crescent ones are nice. See, I don't know. Yeah, it could be a heart. You're right, J Bubs. It may be a Doyle. I may have to go get some old Doyle rules. You guys don't probably know that saying, but it's a funny line in Adam Sandler movie. What up, Pine Tree? What up? I'm all right. We're just talking about these shitty Milwaukee players. J Pubs knows the stuff. I think I'm gonna go get some O'Doyle rules. And I guarantee you they'll be better than these. I already got some O'Doyle water pump pliers. These fucking suck.
I know. That's a problem.
So remember that, guys. Lifetime warranty doesn't always mean lifetime either. Because I would love to have my set of Huskies that broke 2 years ago, because that's what we used for 10 years in the shop, and they broke, and I took them to Home Depot, and they're like, you gotta call this number and that number, and blah. Dude, an hour in, I'm like, bro, they're fucking $10 pair of pliers. I'll just go buy another pair. Like, at this point, it's not even worth it. See that back there? I got some epoxy working. Let's see. Let's see if it's hard enough for me to pour yet. Let's see. See, this bench is much more organized. You guys proud of me? I got my benches organized. Nope, still gooey. Which sucks. That means I'm going to have to come back tonight and top this off because I got a customer coming in tomorrow. Get all the other bubbles out of there. Goodbye, bubbles. Goodbye, bubbles. Goodbye, bubbles. Goodbye, bubbles. We caught on fire there for a second. Yeah, bro, my other bench out in Lockport Dock just has shit everywhere, dude. I cleaned this one up, though, on Monday. I got it all organized. I got all my epoxy out. I got a nice new cardboard down. You can tell it's the start of a new year. When the cardboard is this clean, it's a new season in bowling. By the end of the year, this cardboard's going to look so disgusting, it's not even going to be funny. Well, I've been told steel on copy wrench. And that, my phone's sliding, sorry guys. Yeah, and that's, did you guys see my short video on the Catterick bit holders, keychain bit holders? So now you can have bits on your keychain? I love it. If you notice on a lot of my lives where I'm doing tool reviews, that's attached to my hip. Because I don't want to keep going back and forth to my bench over and over again when I got to try out a different fastener to show you guys. Now they're on my hip. I just grab it off my hip. It's much easier. I just think it's much easier. Some people don't like them. That's fine. They don't have to like them. I think they're cool. Are they a necessity? No. Are they convenient? Yeah, they are. Yeah, I was thinking that too, J-Bubs. Icon or O'Doyle rules. I will say Icon stuff has been getting a little bit pricey here lately. I had to take a full bag of crap out from under it to cut off chucks, screws, springs, things I lost. There was a Japanese soldier under there still fighting the Second World War. Oh, God. I bought several of those Temus, and they old on good, almost everything I bought. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever order anything off of Temu. I'm just going to be honest with you. The whole spin the wheel 1,000 times and get nowhere, it just rubbed me the wrong way, and I'll never order anything off of Temu. I just won't, unfortunately. But we can get similar stuff over here in UK for bits. Yeah, I know. I don't know, I just went live just to kind of show you these things are shit. I was talking to my dad about the threats you get when people get mad at you. He thought it was crazy that they love their brands that much and want to threaten a person for that. Oh yeah, happens almost every week, Pat. I just ignore it now. Where before I used to play along and go back at them, I just ignore them now. That whole thing with the bear really messed up my channel. It did. It slowed down my pace a lot. And I think it's because he sent all of his goonies over to report my page as misinformation or this or all this shit. And I don't think I'm being pushed out nearly as much as I once was. And honestly, the content has gotten better. The video qualities has gotten better. The editing has gotten way better. The tools have gotten cooler. And the video views have gone down. Make that make sense. It don't make sense. So the only logical thing is it was all because of the bear. And look, my live right now, I got 8 people watching. Where a couple of weeks ago, I was having 200-300 people watching my live. Am I working or bowling? I'm working. Yeah, I know, Steve Ott. I know. I had a guy on TikTok, he didn't threaten me, but every time I made a negative video about cheap lawnmower robot I bought, he started defending it like it was his child. I know. Guys, like, we're talking about tools here. Tools. We're not talking about your mama or your daddy or your child. We're talking about tools. Tools. Literal tools. They don't have feelings. They're just a tool. I know, Doc. They get so serious about it. Yes, Billy Madison. O'Doyle rules. We may be getting some O'Doyle rules tongue and groove pliers here shortly because these suck. These suck so bad. And when I first got these, I said to myself, Self, why does that shut all the way down? That's not normal. And I never really thought about it because I never really used them with the jaws that far open. When I use them, they're usually right around here to get the stuck drill bits out of my big drill presses, okay? And then yes, you got a gap there. So it never really bothered me that much, but when I would use them, you could feel that slop in the handle. and they're very uncomfortable. Whoever thought of this overmold, whatever this overmold is on all Milwaukee hand tools, they need to go back to the drawing board because it sucks. It sucks. Like when you pick up an Icon one, it's nice and padded. A Snap-on one, same thing, nice and padded. I'm not saying good or bad about Snap-on. I'm just saying that their grips feel great. Even Doyle at Harbor Freight is 10 times better than this feeling. I have all types. I want to get the new Cobras. I was going to get the old Cobras, but then the new ones came out. I think I'm going to get the new Cobras. We're going to test them out. My parents are at my school for parent-teacher night, so I got nothing to do. You better pray you get a good report, buddy. That's all I got to say. I have an old Stanley pair for brake calipers. Nice. Back when Stanley was one of the top names in this field right here, hand tools. Now, I don't know, I just don't see much of Stanley anymore. Yeah, where is Sharouche? He's probably sleeping. I'm kind of surprised the Doc's on here. What time is it at where you're at, Doc? Yeah, Irwin's okay, but they also got this weird material on their tools. I felt them. So it's almost midnight there, huh? That's crazy. It's impossible to get hundreds in every class, Pat. Impossible. You must be cheating. You're cheating the system, homie. What hand tools do I prefer? Okay, it's like a mixed bag. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a mixed bag. At work, all my ratchets except for one are Icon. I got one Snap-on ratchet, and when I pick up the Snap-on one or I pick up the Icon one, I don't even notice the difference when I just pick them up. It isn't until I'm done with the job and I look and see which one it is that I have in my hand. Not that much of a difference. Screwdrivers, my favorite screwdrivers are those Klein American-made ones because I am a cheap screwdriver guy. I own hundreds of cheap screwdrivers. I hate paying for screwdrivers, but them Klein ones, I must say, are nice. The American-made ones now, the red, white, and blue ones, not the cheap China shit that you normally see. Let's see. My favorite pair of linesman pliers are the Snap-ons. They are really nice. They're probably a little bit better than the Knipex or the Van pliers. Trying to think here. Like speed squares and shit, I got Milwaukee speed squares. I mean, a speed square is a speed square, right? I mean, as long as it's metal, as long as it's accurate, it's good, in my opinion. I'm trying to think. There ain't too many hand tools I use anymore. Sockets and stuff like that are all Icon or Pittsburgh. I just see no value in spending hundreds of dollars on impact rated sockets. When you can go buy a set for $10 at Harbor Freight, and mine have lasted me now 6 years, and I haven't had a single one break or anything. Yeah, me too, LFL. I wish they made a big set of those screwdrivers, and I wish that you weren't just limited to one Phillips, one Flathead, and one Robinson. Well, I try a lot on Scamazon. What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
How you doing?
All right.
Yeah?
I'm busy working.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Ready for bowling to start?
Yep. We started last week.
I know, I wasn't here.
I know.
I'm a little late to the party this year.
Oh, wow. Oh no, I was working at being work at work.
I'm just talking to somebody. It's okay. Go
Home
ahead.
at my sister's house working on her rebuilding her deck again for the ground up for good. I've been since July, August, and then September. So I do a little more work and then I'll be done.
It's good.
But yeah, play vinyl sleeve, the new 44 rings.
So you're building decks now.
What?
You're building decks now?
No, I rebuilt my sister's deck.
Your sister's deck. Okay, I got you.
I rebuilt mine in 2008 with the closet deck and everything. Never went in the vinyl railings.
Yeah,
Never had a problem ever again.
that's good.
And if I was putting my niece finger when she was 4.
Yeah, that's good. All right, man. Bull good.
I learned from my dad.
See you, brother.
I started when I was 7. Yeah, no choice. My dad gave me 7.
All right, brother. Sorry, guys. I can't see your email, Steven. Steven, did you send him the email? He probably sent it to the wrong email address. Is everybody sleeping today? Nobody wants to hang out with the big guy, huh? Honestly, a lot of my hand tools are cheap. I'm going to be honest with you. Huskies, Icon. My favorite pair of needle nose pliers are the Icon ones. Hammers, I got a 20-ounce Milwaukee. I don't do much hammering. I'm not a roofer or a general contractor. But yeah, a lot of my hand tools are cheaper, I admit. So when I bought this, I thought I was doing something good a couple of years ago. Let me tell you. More holy balls. Well, you missed it. I just plugged that one right there, and I cleaned up my plug bench. Doesn't it look nice and organized now? It's not a tornado of madness. Yo, hold on, guys. Sharouche, there he is. There's my boy. Sayer, bro, you had me fucking dying, laughing so hard in my bed last night. Me and Christina were laying in bed, getting ready for bed, and she's scrolling through whatever, right? And you're freaking take a look at my sophisticated pack out that I got, and it's fucking milk crates in a Vivor crate with a ratchet strap and a plain old fucking tackle box. Ratchet strapped up to a fucking rusted ass dolly. Dude, you had me dying, bro. You had me absolutely cracking up. We watched it like 25 times, bro. We watched it 25 times in a row and died laughing, man. Just died laughing.
Stays on the whole time. You just can't stay on.
Haven't really tried those, LFL. I really haven't tried those. That is a legit pack out from the 80s and 90s. No, it's not a pack out, Sayer. It's 3 milk crates and a Plano tackle box, ratchet strapped to an old ass dolly. That's not a pack out, but it's still funny as hell. That's probably one of my favorite videos going right now. Is that one right there? I'm going to share that shit on my channel. I am. I'm going to share it. As soon as I get off of here with you guys, I'm going to share that shit. So, what hand tools do you guys use? We did not live in them days. We did not have... I guess he means pack out systems. Well, technically, back in my day, right, when I was a young buck coming up, we didn't have those pack out systems either. We had the old metal toolboxes and the old shitty Rubbermaid organizers. You know what I mean? That's what we had. But the whole fucking milk crate thing had me rolling. Okay. You want to know why it had me rolling? Because in bowling we got these bowling ball bags that are on wheels. They hold 6 balls, okay, and all your shoes and your accessories, and they wheel around like a Cadillac, right? They're so nice to lug in your equipment to tournaments, right? Well, there's this one guy around here. His name is Gary Kenyon, and he's 70 some odd years old. He's a bowling legend in these parts. He's a Hall of Famer. And at every tournament I show up to, there's fucking Gary Kenyon. He's got his dolly, and he's got like 3 ball bags stacked on top of each other. He's wheeling in like 30 balls, all ratchet strapped down. As soon as I saw your video, it made me think of that, and it made me laugh my ass off. What up, Jamie? SoAlz and Tactics will be on tonight during the game. I'll be at a bowling alley with no service, so that sucks. He may not want to give it to you here publicly, Steve. I don't know. If he doesn't, I can give you his email once I get off of here. DeWalt, Stanley, and other cheap brands. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, when you're working with hand tools, I mean, is there that big of a value if you're going to buy the brands that are charging 80, 90 bucks for a hand tool when another brand's charging you 15? I don't think there's that big of a value or price difference. I may be wrong. My hand tools are ratchets and wrenches and some pliers and that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Screwdrivers, torques. Hey fellas, I'm driving. Don't hurt yourself, Jamie. We're just talking about how shitty these are. Like, watch. You ready? How shitty is that? That is god awful. So what else is going on? I got about 10 minutes left here before I gotta start closing up and head out to Alden Lanes. I keep trying to put my email in here, but YouTube must cancel it as spam. I know, YouTube is dumb as hell. Like, they do some dumbass shit. Well, the cheapest one still works for the job, even if it's a specialist job. It sure does, J-Bubs. Any tools you hoping to get this holiday season? Yes. I really want to try out the DCD 803. Let me see. DCD 803 I really want to try out. That's the 20 volt installation driver. I want to see what the hype's all about. I don't know why you need 20 volts or all that power for an installation driver, but we're going to find out soon enough. The Surge, the new Surge, even though I'm not excited about it, as a review channel, we're going to have to get it, and we're going to have to review it. All right, this guy's got to go. Can you speak out? What up, Denny? Oh, I was on the phone with Metabo HPT today. Had a nice chat with a young lady in Atlanta, Georgia, or somewhere in Georgia. That's where they're stationed at. See ya, Doc. I'll give him your email, Doc. Don't worry about it. I'll send it to him once I'm off of here, okay? You guys know about my battery situation with Metabo HPT, and so I said, you know, I took the day off at, I want a video of the Surge Gen 2 and the DeWalt that's what we're planning on doing there, LFL. So I said, I took the day off at Pep Boys, took a much needed break, and used some paid time leave to take the day off today. And so I said, I got time to call, figuring it's going to be an hour or two, right? Because you know how that goes. You call them, you get put on hold. You call them, you get put on hold. You go through this hoop, you go through that hoop. By the time you look up, it's an hour later. So I called them, got this fabulous young lady on the phone, told her my problem, didn't even ask for receipts, nothing, no pictures, no nothing. Said, we're going to get another battery out to you. I said, that's great. And she took down my address, okay? Because I've had now 2 batteries go dead on me. She took down my address, and it was obviously Niagara Falls, New York. And she started talking about Niagara Falls. She goes, oh, it's so beautiful there. The falls is so beautiful. And it is. It is a sight to see. But man, I told her, I said, yeah, but you go 2 blocks outside of the falls, and it's not very nice. So we talked about that. And then somehow the channel got mentioned and all that type of stuff. And she's all like, people really only do videos on when something goes bad. They never do a video when something goes good. And I said, well, I'm going to be honest with you. I think this experience was top notch. And I really appreciate you making this so easy and so simple. And I'm going to do a video on it. So kudos to Metabo HPT for not only taking care of a customer, but standing behind their product and sending a product out that broke. So I was very happy with Metabo HPT's customer service. Very happy. It may have been the best customer service experience I've ever encountered with a power tool company. Now, I hung up the phone with Metabo HPT very happy, right? I then called Bosch Power Tool. Why did I call Bosch Power Tool? Because my high torque